Hi there, I hope everything is great with you. Yes? Yeah, right? So today we're talking about generations. I am technically part of the X generation. However, I'm sure I could pass easily as a millennial and even other generations. If I'll try, as a generation is not as tight as it used to be, maybe for the influence of internet or just because we are all mixed up. Let me explain. When I was a child, don't ask me how many years ago, we lived in a three-generation home. So there were my grandparents, my mother and her sisters, a cousin, and myself. The differences, the roles, the responsibilities, and other social aspects, they were very clear. So even though we lived all together, we are not mixed. One of the big reasons for conflict, for instance, was different tastes in terms of television. So to get an extra TV set was a big step towards harmony. Besides, during my work life, I have worked also with people from different generations. And again, the roles were very clear, no doubts about that. We knew what we had to do and why this old man was sitting right there. Everything was perfectly clear. But nowadays, things have changed a lot. A person from a new generation may run the house. 3 or even 4 generations may work together at the same office, the same space. An individual also from a middle generation, so not top, not low, is taking decisions for the team. Well, you see, there is nothing bad about this generations mixture, but as a society, we are not really ready for that. For instance, when a person runs a house or make decisions for a team, they are acting inside a circle of support made by customers, bosses, colleagues, their families, etc. And that was built up during the years. But once someone is taking over what a person from another generation should do, part of that support won't be present for reasons that come from, as I said, lack of years or lack of experience to jealousy. It happens. What's the best thing someone who is living or working in these conditions should do? So if you are in this situation, there are articles on this, research, and a few tables helping you to understand. As I am living in that situation right now, I share here some tips. If you are taking over a role which was supposed traditionally to be for another generation, be humble. Learn, talk to other people, and instead of giving orders, it's better to talk and use those specialties that enabled you to take that role in the first place. Be generous with them. If you are under someone whom you think shouldn't be in that role due to their age, be humble and assertive too. Talk when asked. Take initiatives, learn a lot from that person, and whenever it is possible, talk to them and understand why they received that role. And maybe there is one generation missing in your team, family. It happens. And it may generate a lack of energy, impulse, innovation, or wisdom. Get someone. Maybe a relative, a friend, or even a business consultant. Hey, I'm here to supply what is lacking there. And a conflict emerges when people of the same generation, they fight for position. If you are the leader, do something. Otherwise, advise the leader about helping those people to find their own place. It is key that people of the same generation work together and live in harmony. Okay? So I hope that helps you. Last point, if you are the leader and you can't work with people of other generations, find someone you can work with, and they can work with those people. Don't struggle. Instead, empower others to do what you can't. It's part of that humility. We'll be living and working in this generational setup from now on. So we need to learn new ways to deal with this situation. About you, just ask you, what do you see is taking place in your family or workplace? Just leave your comment there, and let's meet again next week. Bye-bye. Take care.